Let's understand the thermodynamics. In previous class, introduce the brief introduction of the thermodynamics. Let's understand the remaining part of the thermodynamics. First is the energy and the work done. So when we understand the energy, the simple energy is like the capacity to do work, and what is the work done. The question is came in our mind, that is what is the work done. So the work done, like you can see that work against, basically we can say that that was a not part. We can say that because we talk about the work, so the work we can say that things against we do opposing force, like we can say this activity, like activity to against the opposing force, or we can see that the achieve motion against the what we called opposing force. Okay, so energy we can say that the capacity to do work, like a brief introduction, like when a system is do work, we can say that the energy is increased, and the system by the work the energy decrease. Okay, so the energy, the things like we can see that in energy, like when a system, like this example, this is our system. So when a system is on the work is done on the system, we can say that the work done on the system, the basically energy, the capacity to do work. So work is doing in the system, so the energy is doing on the system, the energy is increased. So we can say that the energy increase. And similarly, when the work is done by the system, then the energy is basically, the concept is that capacity to do work. So this time the work is done by the system, so we see that the energy decrease. And we can also see that basically it is the things like we can see, like when a work is done on the system to surrounding, we can see that in this case the energy is decreased from, like the energy is decrease in the system but increase in the surrounding. Similarly, decrease in the surrounding, increase in the system. So the energy is transferred from the system to surrounding. Okay, that is, we can also say that the energy, in other word, we can say that energy is the transfer of, like it is the transfer of energy system to surrounding. We can see that it is the transfer, like from one system between, like transfer between system to surrounding. Okay, system to surrounding. Okay, system to surrounding. So basically it was the thing, like things like energy. The main thing is the definition, like to do work, and the work done is like a opposing force of in. Okay, so we can also say that the work is basically, now it is work is like the transfers of energy, like it is the for example, you push the box, so you do work. It means you transfer the energy by the way. So like, so it is, we can say that the work is not a form of energy. We can say that it is the way of transfer energy. It is the path which the transfer of energy, like this is the path when you transfer the energy from your to this box. The path, the way is considered the work. We can say that in other word, like work, we can say that in work, and also we can say that work is not a form of energy, not a form of energy. It is way of transfer energy, way of transfer energy. Okay, transfer energy, we can say that the work is efficient. Okay, so this is the basic definition of energy and work done. In next, we explain the molecular interpretation of heat and work, then the molecular interpretation of energy, then move the internal energy, the first law, expansion of work, and then move against the constant pressure and exothermal reversible expansion. Then we move further. Okay,